Welcome back to Professor Plays Wasteland 3. Last time we looked at clones of a villain of the first game and recruited one as a mad scientist for our base, because what could ever go wrong with that, with cloning? Especially if it demonstrated doing it fine. But I guess it's a vehicle to replace dying characters or something. So now it's time to do a quest by the marshals that said, oh yeah, a Brian Farr and Brygo gang was somehow supporting the Durseys, so we are investigating now. 80s vibe. How is she hearing that if we haven't answered? But okay.
Remember, your first order of business is to find Delgado. Maybe somebody in there has seen him.
Delgado, understood.
While you're at it, if you can prove that Brago made a deal with the Dorseys, feel free to take that bastard down. Best of luck, Rangers. Daisy out.
Please, enjoy your time in our elegant establishment. Hope you hit the jackpot.
What's your favorite song?
Ah, that's a carpet. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Disco board. Ooh.
This place
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Pinky? Modified Octotron with speakers, lights, and rocking tunes. No requests right now, okay. Okay, we can't do that out of combat. I would have liked to. Take a disco ball with me. We are not going to gamble shakes.
I'm so screwed. Like, totally.
What's the problem?
Upstairs to get my shit out of the safe, but Boulder and his mercs took my pants and kicked me out before I could get it. No fucking way I'm dealing with that asshole again. But I need that stash or I'm dead. Can you help me?
You're asking us to help you get drugs?
Not my drugs. Other people's. Well, mostly. I got deliveries to make. Rhino and Focus. 5 each.
Why are you dead without the
A
stash?
lot of money. I don't sell this shit, they'll kill me.
Where's the cheat of yours exactly?
Upstairs in the private room. Here's the combination. Just watch out for Boulder.
Not saying we give the drugs to him, but...
Did you know?
You mean the robot?
Yeah, my dad.
Stowed away on an Arapaho convoy?
These stairs lead to Mr. Brago's lounge. He said I should, but don't even think about messing with that computer.
Oh.
I got one job, and that's
Oh,
guard
this is-
that computer. And if you was to mess with it,
What's so special about that
that
computer?
controls the ventilation system, and I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody set it wrong.
What kind of
Big
trouble?
If you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, but right now it is, the furnace could catch fire and burn the whole place down. So I'm not leaving my post for anything. Well, maybe if a fight broke out I would, but nobody would be stupid enough to start a fight in Mr. Brygo's place, would they? You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
Alright. Charlie knows. Blah blah blah.
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Nose. Farron Brygo's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas.
Tell us about the
Tactical
battle.
masterstroke by yours truly. Imagine 2 round buttes with a narrow gorge between them. Got that picture in your mind? We lured our enemies into the gorge, then squeezed them from both sides, crushing
So
them
far.
between the buttes. A real shitstorm, that's what it was.
I'm quite sure there was never a battle of 2 buttes, Mr. Nose. Sounds like a story you concocted while sitting in the outhouse.
Oh, you can say that if you've been there. I'll never forget the groans, the plops.
Alright,
the
what's
falls.
St. Elmo?
Not surprised you haven't heard of it. St. Elmo was lost to a fire years ago.
Don't listen to a word old Charlie
Lost to a
said.
fire, yeah, he's the biggest bullshitter. Lots of titles, don't you?
All those and more. I have plenty to tell you, Red Hat.
I
What
can't
Charlie do for you?
stand listening to that guy for long. What's all the badge you're wearing?
This silver ram medal? You like it? It's my
Yeah, whatever. Okay,
the patriarch.
we're looking for Delgado.
Come on, Charlie. You remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man. Way too good for the trash in this place. No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshal. You blend right in with the rest of us. Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie. was
What's your
the
job?
floor boss. I make
That
sure
was
our
okay.
guests are happy.
What do you
Whatever.
call us? Red
Isn't that
hats?
who you are, with your hat so red? Oh well.
Well, admittedly our hats are quite red. Let's see what kind of stuff they sell here.
What do you need?
We're looking for Delgado.
Don't know anyone
Yeah.
by that name. Can't help you.
Gossip.
Slips don't get you far in Mr.
No,
Bright,
what's on
or
tap?
all the best vices Colorado has to offer.
Covered steams. They sound helpful maybe. Private parts. Haha. Is that a stripper? Yeah. I'm sparing us all the puns.
Oh my god, tell me everything.
Can we maybe rob them? Ahem. Ah, yeah. Hack the slots microcontroller. Ding, ding, ding.
Uh-oh. You're done playing in Little Vegas.
Ah, yeah.
Won enough already.
Can we do that with all of the slot machines?
Take it easy, pals.
Yeah,
Mr.
no.
Brygo says you're cut off.
How much money do we have actually?
Ooh-wee. Always have a time at Little Vegas. Even if I go home with red hot balls. 168! 168!
168 is probably some kind of... Ah, this is the spoiler guy.
Yeah.
What are you rents doing in here? This is a private party.
Who are you?
Your fucking business.
Oh, they're mercs. Happened to be in town when the Dorseys attacked, so we paid them to help us out. Nice to see him putting the Patriarch's money to good use.
We're looking for Delgado.
Well, you picked the wrong room. Ain't no Delgado here, and no Marshals neither.
We need to get to the safe over there.
You mean shakes? You rents are running errands for a junkie? Get out of here. We're gonna
Who are you
sell that
calling
shit.
around, the overgrown Goethe?
Oh, so you've got some cojones. Well,
Hades, we don't fight, we kill.
the local 168
Ah,
are
let him talk first. Don't start something you don't... So don't start something you don't want to end in the graveyard.
Hey now, hold on. We was looking for a throwdown, not a gun down. We don't get in killing fights. Unless somebody's paying.
How nice of
What
you.
was it you wanted again? Maybe we can help you out. Yeah, we
The
saw
guard, okay, now
Charlie knows fella. Dragged him into the back rooms
Yeah.
behind the bar.
we want to go to that safe.
Get out.
What's the local 168?
Scrap miners local number 168. Organized when we was working the yard in Steel Town. Pay was shit, conditions were brutal, hours were criminal. not so much. Boss Markham sacked us. Decided we could use our muscles for fighting just as well as mining. And reformed as a mercenary company. Good. We got drinking.
That sounds so 80s. Oh, the evil unions. Actually, I want to arrest a lot of people now that we can.
Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out?
Laser weapon.
Hell yeah! Local 168.
Ah, restore mechanically. Nice.
168. 168.
Part Codex 2 has his flamethrower. I think we need more robo turrets.
Welcome to the Little Vegas brothel, friends.
Fun fact, Wasteland 1 was at least the first reported game where you could get venereal diseases. We are not trying to test it now. Professional smile, looking for a good time, blah
Me
blah.
and my friends are here on business today. Rangers, meet Kendall, Colorado Springs' finest purveyor of sins of the flesh.
Kendall.
That's my name, yes. Excuse me a moment.
You really shouldn't ask him about that. He had a
Oh.
misunderstanding with Mr. Brygo, and they cut off his junk. Smooth like a Ken doll. Get it? Makes him a great pimp, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bye.
That sounds unpleasant. So now we'll tell Shakes that he is under arrest if I can.
You have my 5 Rhino and 5 Focus?
Let's try if we can give it to him. And then...
Even me out.
Ah, come on, I can't even arrest the guy for the drugs. Ah.
You stowed away on an Arapaho
Nah.
convoy?
I mean, actually we shouldn't,
Oh my
but...
God, tell me.
As we are not that kind of law enforcement here, but still. Not even getting the possibility for that. Fair and Brygo. G-string theory, what?
I've never had a real experience like that. I'm so jealous.
So gaudy. So ostentatious.
Excessive force.
Do you have 11 protons? Cause you're so damn fine.
Ranger,
Aye.
welcome to my club. Ah, Rangers, what a pleasure. I heard you were in town. It must be, what, 20 years since we crossed paths. Not that any of you would remember that, of course. You were probably just kids when Marcus and Angela dead and the rest helped me save lives.
Yeah, but why is he here now?
And I hear we have you to thank for Cassidy's fine Clodius being back in business. My capos and I thank you. If not for Cassidy's, we'd have to settle for second-rate suits from the bazaar.
We saw that place on the world map.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Farron Brygo. Welcome to Little Vegas. My recreation of the glories of the town we lost. Perfect, isn't it?
I mean, considering the place and time. You know, Angela Death and Channel Vargas.
The story? Hey. I'll never forget it. 20 years ago, Vegas was being overrun by robots. A nightmare.
That's the Wasteland 1
Snake
story.
showed up guns a-blazing and saved the day. Heroes, every one of them. Helped me consolidate control of the city, too. Of course, 15 years later, the robots came and destroyed everything.
These robots.
You know all about that. They attacked. Anyway,
So it's 5 years since Wasteland 2. Good to know.
happy you're here. I hope you'll enjoy your stay.
Is this nightclub legal?
You think the Patriarch would let an illegal business operate right on his doorstep? Everything I do is approved and on the level. I'm even a member of the Chamber of Commerce. But enough about me. How are things with the Rangers? Is General Vargas still in charge? I'd love to give him my regards. We owe him and his team a lot.
Vargas is dead, but sacrifice saved all of Arizona. The official story is he's dead back to use the nuke to blow the AI up in the second game. In my second game, he didn't make it to that point. Yeah, Bugfest and so on.
Damn. I'd heard rumors.
Yeah, hero to the end, yeah.
I'll raise a glass in his
Let's see about that.
Now, what can I do for you?
Why did you move to Colorado?
Like I said, 15 years after the Rangers saved us, the robots came back. Deadlier than before. We held out as long as we could. But without help from the Rangers, the end was inevitable. As to why we came to Colorado? Well, we heard some rumors of the good work the Patriarch was doing out here. Creating a stable, prosperous society. That's exactly the kind of environment a business like mine needs to flourish. So we packed up our roulette tables and hit the road.
Well, we're helping the Marshal. Could you answer some question?
Ask away.
You are a connected guy. Do you know anything about who let the Dawsons into the city?
I don't want those kind of connections. Murder in the streets is bad for business. If I were you, I'd murder someone with a grudge against the Patriarch. Not exactly a short list, I know, but
I'm actually inclined to believe him to some extent. Why should he consort with murderers? Insanely. But who knows?
good information, you say. That's better information than I have there. Nobody told me nothing. But I'm sorry. I can't let you go back there. My property, my rules. And if you try it without my permission, my capos will defend my property by all means necessary. Understand me?
That's all for now. Let's talk about something else.
Nothing I like more than a good grilling.
What's the painting behind you?
Had that painted for my office back in Vegas. Before the robots came. Not a bad likeness, eh?
The painting was commissioned before the robots came. That's 20 years ago. How it is you don't look a day older? Oh.
That's very flattering. But really, it's not so much that I haven't aged, but more that the cares and woes of running Vegas back then made me old before my
He's obviously a vampire.
I feel 20 years younger. Good luck.
Goodbye. That was not helpful, but whatever. Let's look at the picture. So where is this mythical back room even?
Tell me about it. Killing me.
I'm so tired of just standing here.
You know it.
Ah, this back room. Okay. Well, then we have to set the nightclub on fire somehow, huh?
This place rocks, right?
Maybe we can agitate the disco ball, huh?
Present request, party humans. Enjoy party time.
I'm feeling
This place rocks, right?
Welcome to Little Vegas.
that we actually don't want to shoot them up.
Sorry, friends. Mr. Brago says no more
Stowed
gambling for
away
you.
on an Arapaho.
Yeah, we have heard that story the last 17 times.
Hey there. What do you need?
We know that guard has some backgrounds, we want to see him now.
Mr. Nose is floor boss.
Okay, yeah, we should have talked to that guy directly. Maybe we don't need to set fire. We know you took Delgado to the back rooms, we need to get in there. Oh, can you let us into the back rooms?
Did you mean, will you let us through? In that jokes aside, Mr. Brago doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brago's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him. Not
Okay.
me.
We know you took the guard in the back rooms, you need to get in here.
Well, ain't you a clever seed of red hats? But let's not be rash here, yeah? The only way you're getting past that door is through a hail of bullets. And no one wants that. Look, it wasn't Mr. Brygo who conspired with the Dorseys. He's not that stupid. But a little bird told me it was someone in our organization. I can give
Okay.
you the name. All you gotta do is prove this guy was acting on his own.
Tell us where to find this guy.
Tavish at the machine shop near Pillory Square. I don't
Ah.
care what you do to him. But if you can come back and... Until next time, Red Hats.
As Brygo was an important partner in the first game, let's be nice. Oh, the loading times could be better, and my computer is not that weak, so it's not really excusable. That also explains this strange machine shop that we... Ah, continuation of that story. Okay, the game didn't tell us. That's nice. Does the refugee need help? Oh, they like me. Machine shop. Oh, can I set a pointer? Oh. And now maybe we should remove this, whatever. Yes. Antidote. And let's do that. Mm. I don't get it. Ah. That was a very confusing way to do that.
Oh, look. This time
Ah,
the
damn
Marshal
it.
sent substitutes to shake us down. Well, you stand-ins get one warning.
We just want to
Yeah?
talk to
Tavish
McFavish.
doesn't want to talk to you. And you just
That's bad. Ah, come on. Can we disable stuff in combat? I hope so. High armor enemies. Sniper rifles, heavy machine guns, blunt weapons. Energy, cold, fire, explosives. Let's get out of the... Have they even armored the dogs? That's horrible. Right. Time for some hunkering. Hunkering. Oh yeah. Let's be prepared. Ah, come on. And then let's get in cover. Oh. Hero dog is... Wait. Rally, Team Predator. We could have used that. Okay, yeah. Okay. Our engineer was... Codex, hmm? Lucky Mega Crate. Who will save that? Lucia will need better cover. She has all the penetration in the world. Plus 30, okay. I'm obviously not understanding it as much as I would like to. YOLO! Let's defend a bit here and shoot the next one. Because now we have some kind of unified shooty round. Let's save that point, and with that we're done. Yeah, that's how I wanted that. That's not how I wanted that. Yeah, doggy! Okay, that's what disabling does. And we are fine here, and we want to save munitions, so we hammer time him in the back.
I ain't
Got a lot of stuff, and someone is in pain here. Oh, come on. That's why we bought the antidote. I like it how time passes outside needlessly. Okay. Ah yeah, right. We save before we use the intercom. Hasn't been cleaned in years. Press the button.
I say assholes are short, my boys. Well, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna put a bullet in the face, so you can fuck right the hell off.
Come on, McTavish. Hi from Scotland. Don't make us break down this door.
Goods are cheap, but good doors are replaceable. Alright, come in. But I'm no helmet to get in with it.
Oh my god.
Wait, I can you. You're them wee numpty Sunlanders what came all the way from Arizona to suck the patriarch's cock. But what happened to the rest of yous? Couldn't you tack the cold? Couldn't you drive on ice?
Okay. We will
Couldn't
get
you
him.
swim?
You're just asking for an ass kicking, aren't you?
I'm just pulling your pudding. Can you not take a joke?
Not really. We have information that you've been working for the Dorseys.
Oh, information is it, laddie? Or maybe it's just some shit you have, like my bag, you flatland hicks. I'm under Farnbrago's protection, so you can't touch me, pal.
Really? So if we shoot you now, jump out of now, want to say that? And we're under the Patriot's protection. Brygo wouldn't dare touch us, no matter what we do to you.
The patriarch? But, what all of this shite? This ain't fair. Everybody shuts on me, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like you got me at a disadvantage, so let's make a deal, eh? You push flaps drop me enough to skip tune, and I'll tell you what I can.
Okay, pay him.
That should have held out for first class accommodations and elocution lessons. Okay, I'll take it. Tune's getting too bloody hot anyway. Okay, yeah, I let the Dorseys in the city, and I'm glad I did. Least I could do after the patriarch put me in the pillories. Asshole froze my bloody face off. I got
Okay.
no should be. Of course I wanted some revenge. Wouldn't you?
Okay. What did you do to deserve permanent disfigurement?
I know, right?
No, we're asking you what literally did you do to deserve it.
Oh, some wholesale medicine for Gaji when all of a sudden the marshal jumped out of nowhere and grabbed me. Say I'm buying me in
He probably doesn't have license for that.
I try to tell him I'm no selling it. I'm getting it away with every purchase of an oil change at my shop, but the babags can't see the difference, so they drag me off to the pillories. I mean, I busted for charity, ask you.
Doesn't sound believable.
100% sure those guys took me by and sold it themselves too. Fucking marshals, they should stay on the inside of the law.
Are you saying the marshals are corrupt?
Are you kidding me? Is it a bear shot in the woods? Of course the marshals are corrupt. They work for the patriarch, don't they? And he's the most corrupt tallywasher of them all. You think he's the great feather who takes care of the people of Colorado? Utter shite. He takes care of the... That's why I ended up working for Brago. How he's a crook too, but he doesn't pretend he's no. No like some people I could name.
What the hell kind of accent is that?
It's Scottish. I'm Scottish. See, Scottish plate, Scottish logo, everything Scottish. The McTavishes were the kings of Scotland once you can.
I'm not entirely convinced by that, but okay. Sounds like you're eating a sock. Oh.
Scottish. I learned it from a video of Braveheart, which was right there when they made Scotland. It's got to be right.
Yeah.
It's a fun to tape in a burnt out car, so it could be a wee bit warped.
Aye. Don't we have first aid for? So, to get revenge on the patriarch, let the Dursleys pillage the town and murder dozens of innocent civilians.
I didn't know that's what they were going to do. I just thought they were going to kill Buchanan.
Did Brago have anything to do with the Dorsey attack? No.
No way. Why would they think that? Mr. Bragg would not to do with nothing.
We heard enough.
But I can leave town like you said.
Ha, no, we are arresting him, of course. A lot of folks want to dead, you're safest in custody.
You hoors! Didn't I tell you why you want to know? You fucking lawmen are all the same.
Copy, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. Go ahead.
We've arrested McTavish, dispatch a ranger team to bring him in. I know that will piss them off again, but who cares? Okay, and now we can loot his shop. That will teach him. Bullets. Oh, mechanic skill book, which we will use. I don't know.
The name's McTavish, and I'm from Glasgow way. Shit, that's not it. Oh, look, me, Bobag, sod af, you wee cunts. Come on, boil your heat, you jammigan. You've a face like a scalp there, you dobar. Aye, that'll...
I don't think I find it funny, some I find it more obnoxious, but tastes differ on that. Does this game actually have a quick travel system? No, not really. That might help. Are they still smooching?
Oh my god, thank you.
No updates. I'm going the long way. Is it the generator we turned on? Probably. Back to the 80s music. I still would like to take the disco board with me. I have the vague feeling you could do something like that in the last game. Or you're fighting them, I guess. Something was there. I think they would spread the laser light, distracting. Oh.
There, Red Hats. What's the rush, huh? Why don't you tell your old pal Charlie what you found out from McTavish?
You're right, he let the doors into the city and they say they acted alone.
Well done, Red Hats. Thing is, maybe I made it sound like I could get you into the back, but I can't without Mr. Brygo's say-so. Go talk to... So, what'd you do to that...
He's in custody now.
Stocks, I guess. I'm gonna head to the machine shop and clear up any mess you left, alright? You should go on upstairs and talk to Mr. See you later, Red Hats.
We're totally not played here, huh?
What do you want? Can't you? You're the one yelling, and if you don't stop, they're going to kick us out.
Fight, 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 huh? That is our opportunity to get to the computer. Ventilation system, hack the system. Yes. Brygo by the balls, yeah, okay. Nice password. Okay, so we can set the club on fire if we need. Ah, we can... Probably in dialogue we can use that to force him. Some nice exhortation. But we need to level up some people first. I'm a bit confused why some still have level 5 and some have... Ah, the charisma gives them more XP. Anything that gives us a big bonus here? I guess we should get him to more skill points too. And he can be our Kiss S leader for now. Then I don't need to... And I can get Mechanics 5, which is useful, I guess. And give him an attribute point, of course. I think we will need more intelligence on him anyways. So let's see. That's an important dialogue, I guess.
I understand you had a little talk with McTavish, and I want you to know I'm as appalled as you are that he let the Dorseys into the city. He served me well, but, well, he's always been an idiot. Now, what do you want to talk to me about?
We did find a note on that, we might have missed it. We found a note from you to McTavish ordering him to not help the Dorseys. That mean in his plan? Wonder what Daisy would do with that info.
Is that a threat? Are you suggesting some kind of deal? I'm not admitting I know anything about that.
hand over Delgado and we'll tell Daisy it was all a misunderstanding. Also tell him McTavish acted on his own.
I like that. And I tell you what, because you've been so reasonable, I'll do you one more favor.
Armory crew. Why did you grab him in the first place?
You're right, but I'm not the one who grabbed him. Charlie did.
Okay.
So, I just, at least I hope it depends on if you're going to accept my offer or not. So,
Okay, we're accepting that.
fantastic. Delgado's, and you'll have a fully staffed armory by the time you get back to your headquarters. Pleasure doing business with you, Rangers. Feels like old times.
Yeah, that's reasonable. As is one of the rare people in this game that are not unhinged assholes.
See you here, Rangers. What a surprise.
What?
It's especially surprising because I figured you'd be coming out of Brygo's suite with him in chains. A bullet hole in his head. No. What's a damsel like me to think? We've looked the other way long enough. First, Brygo helps out the Dorseys. Then, he locks up a marshal. You're lawkeepers, right? Like us? It's time to uphold the law. If you're not willing to do that much...
Oh,
Archie
complicated.
Lipinski, I stand by these people. So if you plan to shoot them, you'll have to shoot me, too. I think you know how that'll go over with the families.
Doesn't need to come to that, Miss Wesson. If your friends here make the right choice. So...
We already found the traitor. It was McTavish, not Brygo.
Or me.
It doesn't have to go down like this, fellas.
Shut the fuck up, Quan. It's going down like this, whether or not you like it one way or another, there's gonna be blood. So whose side are you on? You really want to piss off the sheriff? For the sake of that rat?
I like how the dog is sitting here totally happy right before we start shooting. But I would say the one side is doing the violence and the other not. And he's an asshole. Okay. But this is going on way longer than I thought, actually. Where's our rocket launcher? And they have to take corrupt marshals, so I guess they are corrupt. So. And let's go into cover. Oh, precision strike. Maybe the others flee after this or something? Oh, come on. I was actually reloading now. Well, what can we do? Go into cover. Ah, with this nice 80s music. Come on. Oh, he's very fast now. I'd say we position ourselves nicely here and maybe see. Okay, drug fueled craziness. Yeah, but apparently you can set totally different outcomes here. Ah, that's the disco bot going. Can I level up in combat? Yes, I can level up in combat. We have 6. Let's go upon strength. Can I level up the skills I'm currently trying to use here? Yes, I can. Okay, we will not level up everything here. We are majorly lacking vision here. Let's hack on this one. We have 12 armor. What can happen? Here's a very nice position. And a million action points actually. I hope Quan will fix that for us somehow. Maverick. Let's defend a bit out in the open. We don't have range for anything, haven't we? Trick shot. They'll never see it coming. Okay. Let's save the action points. The roulette croupier has double the HP my characters have. Interesting. Oh. What did they drink? Can you just finish that one up? Good plan. The fights could go a bit faster here. Codex can now show his talent for utter destruction. They're definitely playing with my conscience here, huh? Calling me a cop killer. And we know the answer to that is hammer time. And we lack action points for much more. Oh well, we could crouch down actually. And that's how we do it in Arizona. Yeah. This is going to be a longer episode than I expected. Battle rifle, jury kit, stuff. really comes in and talks about bring stuff up. And now the patrons are dead already. You see his head dangling here? Oh. Can we take all of them with us, maybe? It's a good investment. Oh, come on. I think the trick is to spread it out in useful intervals, I guess. And here I forgot the perk. Terrorizer. Explosive. Don't sap sort of man. Fire resistant. Oh, I'm boring. Let's get him out. Her, hand up. We forgot to give him a perk, or he got a perk later. Didn't we pick that at some point? But it's also very good at small arms. And it doesn't have many hit points. He's such a good shooter. I think we can do that. So big red should be nice to us. Oh, come on. No, we don't want to see his hose.
Smell that? They've been making chicken masala.
Let's see what we find here. Food, yes.
Hey, what's the matter? You want to join the outfit, but you ain't got the lingo? Well, good flash, jabroni, because you come to the right tape. The Gangster's Guide to Diction got everything you need to know. It don't matter if you're a Batman or a button man. We'll have you talking like a made man in no time.
That doesn't look so promising here.
Let's get you mobbed up.
We should equip more sneaky shit upgrades. Lots of upgrades that I will use at some random time points. Let's see what we can do with the computer. Yeah. Thanks for not wasting our time too much here. He's fine with taking all of his stuff, isn't he? That's stuff that we already have, but let's see if anyone can. There is 6 lockpicking. Didn't it show these things for a long time? For armor, and we got now for armor too. Red tech pants. More armor. And here Inspector Delgado. Mid 30. Honest.
Daisy forgot all about you. Quan, I figured anyone coming for me would have to shoot their way in. How'd you get past Brygo's crew?
We found out that McTavish was working with the Dawsons and we cut the deal with Brygo.
McTavish? That son of a bitch. Good. Good for you. You know, I had a feeling it was one of Brygo's people.
Did they hurt you at all?
They know better than to hurt a marshal. Though, after all this, I'm starting to think maybe I should have known better.
Don't tell my
What are
wife,
you gonna
yeah.
pay me to keep quiet? Quan, always the kidder. You are kidding, right?
Don't worry, Delgado. Your secrets are safe with me.
How did you get
I've been
captured?
keeping an eye on Brygo for a while. He's a survivor. Likes to play both sides to make sure he always wins. After the Dorsey raid, I started asking questions about the club. Well, I guess I got too close to the truth. They grabbed me, dragged me in here and locked the door. Took my weapon and everything. Good thing you came along.
That might be the stuff that we just stole, I guess, but okay. Okay. Don't mind us, just... Oh god. Let's leave before we hear that story one more time. Okay, so we can now go to the marshals and finish this episode after way too much time, I guess. But so far, like, the combat's better than in Wasteland 2. We haven't run out of ammunition. That's a nice bonus. We could use lots of upgrades. I utilize the upgrades we have. We can always use more too. And the game now probably had already more social plotting than a lot else. So you never know. Did Brygo use you? Yes. Did we use him? I guess too, yeah, so in the end it's fine. Does he still have the third eye? Yes. That's why he has so many crits, by the way, because plus 10 crit chances is very nice. I think he can do a lot of extras that start with bloody shootout. I think that might not go so well now. How much key cells do we have? Huh?
Tell me it ain't true, Rangers. You worked out some kind of shady deal with Brygo?
The deal saved your man Delgado's life. I thought it was what you wanted.
Oh, I did. But then you killed that fat-ass Lipinski along with a couple more of my people. I sure as shit didn't want that. Lipinski knew you'd let Brygo off the hook, didn't he? Probably tried to stop you from making a goddamn mistake, so you shot him dead.
Couldn't stand by and let him start killing people.
Brygo and his thugs count as people now?
Ah, yeah.
I thought I was pretty clear about how all this was supposed to go down. Real clear.
Easy now, Daisy. The Patriarch's invested a lot in these folks. You don't want to...
We're done.
Ah, damn it.
I'll find some other way to take down your pal Brygo. You know where to find the door.
Ah, yeah, okay. So, the marshals hate us now, but they are assholes, so that's fine. I mean, our others are also assholes, so we picked the assholes. You know what they say, assholes gonna ass anyways. And more level ups, because why not more level ups? We'll just max this now. We'll probably need more nut stuff soon. Someone else had explosive, haven't they? So we'll just save the skill point for now. Let's go with coordination. Some action points might help, especially as you can keep the leftovers for the next rounds. Yeah, you see with 3 skill points you can. rid of. Okay, so if you look at the quest log, we have some quests we should do. We now have a jailer, a medbed doctor, a quartermaster, and garage mechanics. I suppose. Let's see where we get the mechanic. Might be next quest. So frontier justice that we want to do. So I guess the next is getting levers until we can go to Denver to get the keeper stuff done. Let's do a proper save. Next time we will go to the ranger base. And we'll look at our new quartermaster thingy. And now let's recover from all the shooty things. Actually, we might want to equip that weapon sometime. We actually see how much ammo we have for all that stuff. We are running out of rockets a bit. We maybe should get more rockets. Okay, but it looks nice so far. Energy weapons, we don't have that much. Not waste them then. Okay, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching Professor Plays Wasteland 3. See you next episode. Goodbye.